The opening rounds at Brands Hatch brought us the close door-to-door racing that makes the Virtual Focus Cup one of the best and toughest to win. Here's the table after the first two races from Brands Hatch. Psychodynamics 89 with a 6-point advantage at the moment after taking second and first in the races. SimFX DC with 34 and Jay Willis 123 with 30. They'll definitely be one to watch as well though. GTP_ Rick WRX and NGO Saxo having a good battle, both on 24 points at the moment, so both drivers needing a good performance this week. This week's two races took place at the Redbull Ring, an ideal track for these cars. Nice wide track surrounded by forests and mountains that today are filled with the roar of the Focus ST engine. Sadly, due to technical issues, only race 1 footage is available this week, but next week we will update with all the action that took place from race 2. Let's go over and get race 1 underway now. So here is our race 1 coverage. I am Phil and I will take you through the race as we see NGR Saxo, the man who got the top time in qualifying, followed by our leader of the championship at the moment, Psychodynamics 89. Ooh, look like NGR Saxo got a little bit of a jump start there. That is going to play into Psychodynamics 89's hand. And NGR Saxo does start falling down the table a little bit there in 5th at the moment. Oh, a little bit of contact with Jay Willis and Bert Halbam 89 there. Bert Halbam taking a very, very wide line through the corner there. SimFX DC in 4th at the moment, followed by NGR Saxo. So Saxo losing out a lot of places from that. I think he thought he may have got a jump start at the beginning, so he stopped himself from getting that drive-through penalty, but has lost out quite a lot. So a bit of a battle for him to do here as he brings the attack on board with Jack TM53 Synopsis now. So he's running well in 6th at the moment. He's got a lot of good names to get past though. But Psychodynamics 89 slightly running away at the moment, but as we've seen last week, it only takes one little mistake. And all done. Dino Blaster 92 trying to get Peter Jam 026 a good battle here. And these guys breaking into corner. Peter Jam going on the grass there. Oh, did get slightly in the way of Dino Blaster 92. Unfortunately couldn't get through. Back at the front here though, SimFX DC again in that joist to sign Ford Focus, coming under attack from Bert Halbam here, trying to find a way past Jay Willis. 1, 2, 3. Unable to get past there. On board with Bert Halbam here though. Breaking hard. So the top 3 in the championship, top 3 in the race at the moment in time. Doing well, he's holding into his place. NGR Saxo still in 5th at the moment, and Jack TM53 Synopsis still in 6th. They're on board with Bert Halbam here. Dino Blaster down in 7th, so he did manage to get past Peter Jam as well. We'll try and catch him up. Oh, Peter Jam, leave the door wide open, but happy. Unfortunately, HBK won't be too happy after that move. That moves him down to 10th. Back at the front here though, SimFX DC still behind Jay Willis. NGR Saxo coming under attack from Bert Halbam. Closes the door though. Bert Halbam unable to, and that's allowed Jack to catch up here. Jack, I think, is going to go into 5th. Yes, he is. Has he done enough though to get it? The move finished before the next corner. Yes, Bert Halbam down to 6th at the moment then. But we know Bert Halbam, a fiery driver. He's going to bring this fight to Jack now. Is Jack going to be able to hold on? So Bert Halbam got his work cut out for him. SimFX DC going up to 2nd now though. Jay Willis 1, 2, 3 down to 3rd. No, back into 2nd. NGR Saxo trying to find a way through here. Side by side they touch. The door handles rub. NGR Saxo is through. Is he? NGR Saxo, no, he's in 3rd. Not sure what happened there. I thought he did get into 2nd. Jay Willis. Oh, ghosted out there, Jay Willis. Not sure if that's lag, but Jay Willis still in second though. Jack now down to 6 as Bert Halbam makes a move on him. Very, very close battles now between 2nd and 6th place. They were on board with NGR Saxo. Jay Willis is going to have the inside line for the corner. Saxo is going to make it stick round the outside. He does get into 2nd just about at the moment though. It's all who's got the best drive out the corner. SimFX DC coming up for a fight here as well. He's showing good drive, good momentum coming out. Everyone slots back in. And everything just calms down just for a second. I say just for a second. You can sense something else is coming. It's Jay Willis 1, 2, 3. It's bringing the fight back to NGR Saxo. So NGR Saxo moved down the table, now back up to 2nd. He'll probably feel frustrated after that start that he had though. Psychodynamics though, definitely not feeling frustrated at the moment. All the way up in 1st, and no one really can contend his position at the moment. Not can be the same for Jay Willis though. He's still got SimFX DC right on his bumper. He's defending well though. He's got to try and think about catching up to Saxo though. Saxo is putting some distance between him and 2nd place now. Dynablaster 92, sorry, still not far from these guys either, so Blazers Contract could catch up. SimFX DC, Jay Willis having a little bit of a scrap here though. Lots of door handle to door handle racing going on this week. On board with SimFX here. Is he going to go for a late dive up the inside here? No. Plays it safe. No way through. So we'll have to think about his move again. You can just see Psychodynamics 89 up in the distance, so not a million miles away. And Josh Saxo will be pushing hard to catch up to him though. Coming under attack from Jack TMV 53. Synopsis. Holding his line well. Oh, Jack going out a little bit wide there. Did it unsettle the car just a little bit. Showing good pace here though. He's really bringing this fight to Bert Halbam here. Goes out to the right. Is he going to make a move stick? We saw him pull a great move last week on NGR Prosser, who sadly isn't racing this week with us. Can't pull the move this week though, unfortunately. So Bert Halbam just holding that wide line, that sweeping line through the corner. Stays in 5th at the moment. Dynablaster 92 still in 7th. Oh, we're going to have a change here. That's a very wide line by Jay Willis 1, 2, 3. So Psychodynamics 89, as you can see, is just pulling away more and more from these guys. Now these 3 and 4, Jay Willis 1, 2, 3, SimFX DC, have caught up to NGR Saxo here as well. I'm not sure what happened to NGR Saxo. He has seemed to be caught up by these guys, so whether they found some pace or he's dropped off, had a little bit of an error. Hard to say really. But NGR Saxo certainly does not want to see the likes of Jay Willis 1, 2, 3 or SimFX DC getting bigger in his rear view mirror. Of them using a similar line. no one forcing issue too much. Lights flashing from Jack there, not too sure what that's about. Now it does look like there is some damage on the rear of Bert Harmon 89 car, so whether Jack maybe has gone into the back of him, he's flashing just to say sorry. It'll be interesting to see what that is about. No change at the top, but these three sticking with each other, trying to force an issue. Joe Willis 123 in the Mintex Ford Focus ST, NGR Saxo in the Thrustmaster ST. SimFX gets a good drive out the corner. Is he able to get past? We're on board with him now. I just don't think he's got enough to get past, or to get side by side for the next corner. So you can just see he backs off there, doesn't force an issue, but takes the slow in, fast out approach, which allows him to stay with Jay Willis 123 as these two try and battle down to NGR Saxo. But Bert Harmon coming under attack from Jack. Jack TM53 synopsis on the outside here. Is he able to make it stick? He's not. He's able to stick with him though. Jack just backs out again, unfortunately. Wouldn't have been able to do anything now. He's going for a cutback here. Now you can see the damage on the back of Bert Harmon's car there. So again, I don't know if that's what the light flashing was about from Jack. But Jack trying to find a way past Bert Harmon, but unable to do so at this moment. We're on lap 6 of 10, about to start lap 7, so we're over halfway through this race. Jay Willis has taken a very, very wide line into that corner, needs to be careful. But Clark off the course, the stewards can issue penalties after race has been watched if people do take liberties too much. Side by side with NGR Saxo though, they touch door handles quite a few times. They will definitely know each other are there, but NGR Saxo is not giving up this space. He held his line well. Jay Willis trying to do everything to get past NGR Saxo, but is unable to do so. SimFX DC coming back into this fight as well. Oh, that's dirt and gravel kicked up by NGR Saxo there, so he went wide. That's going to allow Jay Willis. He's leaving the door open here. Jay Willis is going to go through, just about hugging the inside line, hugging the curb. He gets into second, coming under attack from SimFX DC now as well. NGR Saxo, was it a lapse of concentration? Who knows? But that section of the track, it's turn after turn, you get one wrong, and unfortunately it can open up the door on multiple corners. He's bringing the attack back here though. Jay Willis 123 on the inside. Ooh, touches a little bit there, tries to force the door open. He's not. The back end is coming out. He's all over the place. This is going to allow SimFX DC to run side by side with him. SimFX DC going to have the inside line for the first corner. Not always the fastest line though, but should be able to defend. No, he backs out. Will allow NGR Saxo to stay in third. Jack has made it past Bert Harmon as well. Quite a distance he's put in there as one of the back markers there. But NGR Saxo now down in third. Will have SimFX DC to defend against. So NGR Saxo will have to rethink his game here. We've seen him lose a couple of places last week as well, just leaving the door open. I think it goes against Bert Harmon actually. I think sometimes he's just a little, leaves it a little bit too late to start thinking about defending, so hopefully we'll see him work on that as the season progresses. But as mentioned, NGR Saxo is a good driver. He's won the Gran Turismo Sport Race of Winners event before. So looking at the back here, we'll try and catch action as all through the track as it does happen. We've got a battle for 8th. Peter Jam 026 coming under attack from NGR Bigsy here. NGR Bigsy in the Next Gen Racing. Liveried Ford Focus. Peter Jam in the AST. It's a real shame that NGR Bigsy is all the way down in the field there. He's a great driver. He's good defending as well. So Jay Willis 123 not out of the woods yet. As NGR Saxo coming up, is he going to get alongside him? Can't really tell from that camera angle there. But yes, they are side by side. It's going to be last of the late breakers here. NGR Saxo gets through. Good move by him. Puts him into second. Jay Willis down to third now. SimFXDC still in fourth. I do feel though that SimFX could get something out of this though. It just needs the right opportunity. Back with this battle for 8th as well. Oh, two-wheel action there for NGR Bigsy as he hits the curb. Back at the top again, someone else kicking up dirt. Not sure whether that was Saxo or Jay Willis. Again, the pressure just from behind can cause it with Jay Willis. Down the inside here, this is almost like deja vu. Jay Willis into second. SimFX coming up for the fight as well. NGR Saxo fighting back here. NGR Saxo now in second. Great move from Saxo to get that place back. And that's how close it is. SimFX down the inside now. SimFX into third. Jay Willis now down into fourth. So SimFX DC now going to bring the fight to NGR Saxo. I did say that, oh, both cars running out very, very wide there. And this battle at the back, so Peter Jam 026 unable to shake the advancement of NGR Bigsy. Jack TM53 Synopsis still in 5th as well, has managed to put some distance between him and Bert Halburn, but the same cannot be said for SimFXDC and Jay Willis. Jay Willis really bringing the fight to him. Jay Willis going to have the inside line for this corner. Is he able to outbrake him? Yes, he is. So Jay Willis goes, oh, but makes a mistake. SimFX go for the wide line in there, the faster line, and that pays off for him as he takes third back. But we are on the final lap. I would say Psychodynamics 89 has done enough. Has NGR Saxo though. Well, this guy taken first on the first lap after NGR Saxo made that mistake at the start and really hasn't been challenged since. It's been a bit of a lonely race out in front for him. The same cannot be said for these guys though. SimFX did look like the back end just come out just a little bit as he threw it around the corner. NGR Bigsy very close to Peter Jam 026 here now. But here he comes to cross the line. He takes a very confident win. Psychodynamics 89. NGR Saxo takes second. Jay Willis in third. Now where's SimFXDC? SimFXDC has lost out. Jack TM53 Synopsis takes fourth. SimFX in style across the line in fifth though. But Halbum 89 takes sixth. Dino Blaster takes seventh. Peter Jam 026 will take eighth. NGR Bigsy takes ninth. GTP Rick WRX takes 10th in this race. Happy HPK will take 11th. Shadow Stalker DBS takes 12th. but there's Happy HK, Shadow Stalker in 12th there as well. Greener Army takes 13th, and the Plugster takes 14th. But what a win by Dynamics 89, Psychodynamics 89. He'll be very pleased with that. We will bring you all the action from race 2 for next week as well. So do join us next week for more information about what went on in race 2. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get that information for our race reviews this week, but we will bring it and the updated tables next week as well. So do join us then. We'll get the action to you as soon as we can. But if you are new to the channel, do subscribe and do hit that bell notification for when we do go live with more Gran Turismo Sport and Project Car 2 races as well. Until then, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next week for more virtual Focus Cup action. Go.